Hey Liam, you've been really quiet all day. You didn't even want to play soccer with me this morning. Is something wrong? Come on, you can tell me. I'm your brother. I know when something is on your mind. Is it about school? Did something happen with your friends? Okay, I'll guess. It's not a school, right? Is it about mom and dad? Yeah, what's going on, buddy? I just. I don't understand. Why did mom and dad separate? Why don't we live all together anymore? Did I do something wrong? Did I make them angry? Oh, Liam, no, you didn't do anything wrong. Not at all. This is not your fault. I know it feels really confusing, but sometimes adults have problems that we don't see. But they always seemed fine. We used to go to the park together. We had dinners together. We laughed. How can people go from loving each other to living in different houses? Yeah, I used to ask myself the same question. I thought love was supposed to fix everything. But I've learned something. Sometimes love isn't enough to make people stay together. Sometimes people love each other, but they argue too much. They hurt each other with words. They want different things in life. But why didn't they just stop arguing? I wish it was that easy. But sometimes when people argue for a long time, their hearts get tired. They start to feel sad, angry, or lonely, even when they are together. I think that's what happened with mom and dad. They tried for a long time, but it just didn't work anymore. So they stopped loving us too? No, 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 never. They may not love each other in the same way now, but they both still love us very much. That will never change. They separated from each other, but they didn't separate from us. You will always have mom, and you will always have dad. But why didn't they tell us more? Why did they just say we're separating and nothing else? Sometimes parents don't know what to say. They are afraid we will be too sad or that we won't understand. Or maybe they are too sad themselves to explain it clearly. I think they wanted to protect us. I don't want protection. I want to understand. I keep thinking maybe if I behaved better, maybe if I got better grades, they wouldn't have separated. No, Liam, please, listen to me. Their problems were about them, not about you. This is very important. Children are not responsible for their parents' problems. You could have been perfect, and it is still good to have happened. It's not about you. It's about things between mom and dad that we don't fully see. But it is still hurts. I know, buddy. I know it hurts. It hurts me too. Sometimes I miss the way things used to be. Sometimes I get angry that our family changed. But I also know that sometimes it's better for people to live apart than to stay together and be unhappy. Do you think they are happier now? That's a hard question. I think they are both trying to find peace. I think they are both doing their best to build new lives where they can smile again. And I think when mom is happy and when dad is happy, they can also love us in a better way. I just wish we could go back. Me too. I wish we could go back to the old times when we were all together. But life doesn't always work like that. Sometimes life gives us new stories and we have to learn how to live in them. Do you ever feel angry at them? Sometimes. I used to feel really angry. I wanted to scream, but over time, I understood that holding anger doesn't help. It just makes me feel worse. Now I try to remember that both mom and dad love us. I try to see the good moments we still have with each of them, even if it's in two different houses. But what if I like being with mom more than dad? Or with dad more than mom? Is that bad? No, that's not bad. It's normal to feel closer to one sometimes. Feelings can change. Sometimes you'll feel happy with dad, sometimes with mom. Sometimes you'll miss one when you are with the other. That's all part of growing through this. I just don't want anyone to feel sad because of me. Oh, Liam, that's not your job. You don't have to make anyone happy. You just have to be yourself. Mom and dad are adults. Their feelings are their responsibility. Your job is to live, to play, to laugh, to learn. But I still feel lost sometimes. It's okay to feel lost. I do too, sometimes. We're going to figure this out together. You are not alone in this. Ethan, do you think mom and dad regret it? Do you think they wish they stayed together? That's a hard question, Liam. I think maybe they both feel some sadness. I think part of them wishes the story turned out differently. But sometimes when people try their best and still can't fix things, they have to make a hard decision. It's not always about wanting to leave, it's about needing peace. But why couldn't they find peace together? Sometimes people grow in different directions. You know, like when we build with toy blocks. Sometimes the pieces just don't fit anymore, no matter how hard you push. That's what happens with some relationships. They try and try, but the connection doesn't work the same anymore. But it feels unfair. Other kids have both parents at home. I feel like we are different now. I know. I've felt that too. I used to look at my friends' families and think, why can't that be us? But over time, I learned something important. Every family is different. Some parents live together, some don't. Some families have step parents. Some families have grandparents who raise their children. There's no one perfect family. What matters is love, care, and respect, not just who lives in the same house. But when people ask me, where is your dad or where is your mom? I never know what to say. Yeah, that's hard. I remember when people asked me those questions. At first, I didn't know what to say either, but I realized it's okay to tell the truth. You can simply say, my parents don't live together, but they both love me. That's honest and simple. You don't have to explain everything if you don't want to. Sometimes I feel like I have to choose between them, like I can only love one at a time. You don't have to choose, Liam. Love is not a competition. You can love mom and dad at the same time. Your heart is big enough. Sometimes adults make mistakes, but that doesn't mean we have to stop loving them. But what if I'm with dad and I miss mom? Or if I'm with mom and I miss dad? That's okay. Missing someone is part of loving them. When you miss mom while you're with dad, it doesn't mean you don't love dad. It just means you wish things were different. It's natural. The same happens when you're with mom and miss dad. You're allowed to feel both things. Did you ever cry about this? Yes, many times. Sometimes at night when no one was watching, sometimes in the bathroom at the school, sometimes even when I was walking home. I felt angry, sad, and sometimes confused. But I also learned that crying is not bad. It helps you let out the feelings that are too heavy to carry. I've cried too, but I always hide it. You don't have to hide it from me. You can always talk to me. I'm your brother. I'm here. I'm scared that maybe one day they will stop loving us. No, Liam. Their love for us is not going to stop. It might look different now because of the separation, but the love is still there. Dad still calls to check on us. Mom still makes your favorite pancakes. Love doesn't disappear when people live in different places. But what if one of them moves far away? What if we can't see them much? Even if that happens, the connection doesn't break. Love is not about distance. You can still call, video chat, send letters. Sometimes life changes, but that doesn't mean the love goes away. It just means we have to work a little harder to stay close. I think I'm starting to understand, but it still feels heavy in my chest. Yeah, it's not something you can fix in one day. It takes time to heal. Some days you'll feel okay. Some days you'll feel sad. And that's normal. It's a process. Thank you for talking to me about this, Ethan. I've been carrying this inside for so long. I'm glad you told me. You should never feel like you have to be alone with your feelings. You can always talk to me. And maybe we can also talk to mom or dad about it one day. Maybe. I think I'm still a little scared, but maybe I can try. That's a great start. You don't have to do everything today. Step by step. Do you promise we'll get through this together? I promise. We are brothers. We are a team. Families change, but love stays. Adrian, perfect timing. Sit down. I have something exciting to tell you. I've been working on this all morning. I found the best medical program for you. I already spoke with the admission officer. You have the best grades in your school. You can easily get in. You're going to make us all proud. Oh, really? You've already done all that? Yes, I didn't want to waste time. The entrance exam is in a few months. I know you're ready. I've seen your effort these last years in school. You've worked so hard. It's time to take the next step. I've even made a list of the best professors in the university. You love Dr. Sanchez. He's one of the best in the cardiology department. And there is Dr. Ramos. She's tough but very smart. You learn so much from her. Okay. And listen, the first year courses will be heavy: anatomy, biology, chemistry, but you'll handle it. You've always been the smartest in your class. I've planned everything. You'll have summer internships at the hospital where I work. I can help you with that. You'll gain experience early. That wait, can I say something? Of course, but I just want you to know I've also thought about your future thesis. You can write about new treatments for heart disease. That's an exciting field. And when you finish your degree, I can help you find a job in the hospital. You won't have to worry about anything. Dad, please listen to me. I need to tell you something important. I've been thinking about this for a long time. Sure, go ahead, son. What is it? Dad, I don't, I don't, I don't want to study medicine. What? What do you mean? You've always been good at science. This has been our plan for years. No, Dad, it was your plan. I never said I wanted to be a doctor. I followed all the science classes because I wanted to make you happy. But now, I have to be honest. I don't want to be a doctor. I want to study journalism. Journalism? Why journalism? That's not a serious career. It's not stable. You won't have a good future in that. Son, are you sure you're not confused? I'm not confused, Dad. I've thought about this for a long time. I love writing. I love discovering the truth. I want to help people understand what is happening in the world. I want to talk about real problems in our society. But journalism? That's not safe. Doctors have respect. Doctors save lives. You will always have a job as a doctor. Why would you leave a solid path for something uncertain? Because it's my life that I want to follow my dream. I don't want to live a life that isn't mine. I don't want to wake up every day and feel trapped in a job I don't love. But think about the future. A doctor's life is secure. You'll have a good salary. People will admire you. As a journalist, You might struggle to find work. It's hard out there. I know it's not easy, but it's what I want. I want to be a voice for people who are ignored. I want to write stories that matter. I want to travel to see the world, to report the truth. Adrian, I don't understand. I've given you every opportunity to become successful. Why are you throwing this away? I'm not throwing anything away. I'm choosing a different path, a path that makes me happy. You always say you want what's best for me, but what's best for me is to follow my heart. Your heart. Your heart can change. What if you regret this later? Then it will be my mistake to make, and I will learn from it. But I can't live my life always trying to make you proud while ignoring who I really am. I I need time to think about it. I always thought you wanted this. I wanted you to be proud of me, but I realize now I can't build my life only to make you happy. I have my own dreams. Adrian, I need to tell you something. When I was your age, I didn't have options. My father told me I had to study medicine, and I did. I never questioned him. I followed the path because I wanted to be a good song. I thought that was my duty. Did you want to be a doctor? I thought I did. But now, when I look back, I wonder if it was really my dream or just my responsibility. I never allowed myself to think about other possibilities. But you're a good doctor, Dad. Yes, I am. But sometimes I feel like I missed something. I didn't listen to my own heart. I wanted a life where my family could respect me, where people could look at me with admiration. I thought success was the same as happiness. But success is not always happiness, Dad. Sometimes success is just living the life that feels right to you. You're wiser than I thought. I guess I was trying to give you what I never had: a safe life, a stable career, respect. I didn't want you to suffer like I did. I understand that. I know you want the best for me, but I need to find my own way. I want to chase something that makes me feel alive. Journalism. It's a tough world. You'll face pressure. You'll face people who don't want you to speak the truth. Are you ready for that? I think so. I know it will be hard, but I'm willing to work for it. I want to write the stories that change people's minds. I want to report what really happens in the world, especially things people try to hide. You've really thought about this, haven't you? Yes, I didn't tell you before because I was scared. I thought you'd be disappointed in me. At first, I was. I won't lie. I felt like you were rejecting all my hard work. But now I see that you are just asking for the freedom to build your own life. I didn't have that freedom when I was your age. Maybe you can. I want your support, Dad. I know you wanted a different life for me, but please believe in me, even if my path is different from yours. It's not easy for me to let go of what I planned, but I can't control your life. I don't want you to wake up in 10 years and feel trapped like I did sometimes. Maybe it's time to break this cycle. Thank you for listening to me. You're brave. You know that? It's not easy to stand up to me. I'm proud of you. Not because you're following my plan, but because you're following your own. Really, really. You'll be a great journalist. You've always been curious, always asking questions, always wanting to know more. Maybe this is your true calling. Thank you, Dad. That means everything to me. Just promise me one thing. What's that? Promise me you'll give it your best. Work hard. Don't take the easy way out. If you're going to chase this dream, chase it with all your heart. I promise. I will. And I'll be right here, cheering for you. I'll help you however I can. I might not understand journalism, but I understand what it means to fight for something you believe in. Thanks, Dad. I feel lighter now. I was carrying this inside for so long. It's okay. We're family. We can talk about these things. I want you to always feel safe telling me the truth. I will. I really will. Good. Now, tell me more about this journalism dream of yours. What kind of stories do you want to write? I want to write about social problems, about people who are ignored, about corruption, about the environment. I want to give a voice to people who don't have one. That's a big mission, son. I think the world needs people like you. And maybe one day you can read my articles and say, "That's my son." Oh, I will. I will read every word and I will be proud. Always. It's good to see you, son. It's been a while. How have you been? How's work? It's fine, yeah. Work is okay. Just a lot on my mind lately. That's why I wanted to come talk. You know you can always talk to me. You don't have to carry everything alone. So, what's going on? Dad, I came here to tell you something important. Something big. Please don't freak out. Okay, I'm listening. Just tell me straight. I'm going to be a father. Emma's pregnant. We just found out last week. Wow, that's a big. I didn't expect that. Are you sure? Yes, she did the tests. She even went to the doctor already. We're keeping the baby. Okay, okay. First of all, congratulations, son. A baby is always a blessing, even if it comes early. Life doesn't always happen the way we plan it, but you have to face it now, and you will. I know, and thank you, but that I'm scared. I'm really scared. That's what I came to say. I don't feel ready. Not at all. That's normal, James. I was scared too when I found out your mom was pregnant with you. I think almost every man feels that way. So talk to me. What are you thinking? I keep thinking, what if I'm not good enough? What if I don't earn enough money? What if I mess up? I don't know how to be a dad. I'm still trying to figure out who I am. I don't even have my life together. And now a child? You're being honest, and that's good. Those are valid fears. But let me tell you, you're already ahead of many young men out there because you care. You're scared because you love. That means something. But what kind of life can I give a baby right now? I rent a small apartment. My job isn't perfect. Emma and I are still learning how to live together. I don't want my child to grow up with problems because I couldn't provide enough. James, let me tell you something important. It's not about giving your child everything, it's about giving your child you, your time, your love, your presence. I grew up poor, remember? But I had a father who came home every night, who listened to me, who taught me how to be strong. That made me feel rich. Yeah, but back then life was different. Now everything is expensive: daycare, baby clothes, medical care. It's all too much. I don't even know how we're going to afford it. I won't lie to you. It's going to be hard. It will test you. But every day, millions of people with less than you are raising children with love and dignity. I've seen it. Your cousin Marco. Remember him? Yeah, I do. He had his first kid at 22. He was working nights at a gas station and taking online classes. But he did it. Slowly, he built something. He's not rich now, but his daughter is healthy, happy, and full of life because he never gave up. I remember he told me how tired he always was. Yes, tired, but proud. That's what being a parent is. It's sacrifice. And trust me, you lose sleep, you lose free time, and you'll probably feel lost many times. But you will also find a new strength inside you, one you didn't know you had. I don't want to let Emma down either. She's so calm about this, but I know she's afraid too. Of course she is, but she believes in you. That's why she told you. She knows you have the heart for this. Now you just have to believe it too. James, I want to tell you something I've never really talked about much. When your mom and I were expecting you, I was terrified too. I had just started working at the hospital. I was earning little, doing long hours, and we lived in a one-bedroom apartment above a noisy shop. And when she told me she was pregnant, I didn't feel ready. Not even close. Really? I always thought you had everything under control. You were always so strong. I only looked strong because I had no choice. But inside, I had the same thoughts you're having now. I was scared of failing. I was scared of being like my own father, absent, angry, too tired to smile. I promised myself I could never be that kind of father, but I didn't know if I could keep that promise. So every day, I took one step forward and then another until slowly the fear started turning into purpose. And how did you know what to do? How to raise a kid? I didn't. No one really does. You learn on the job, you listen, you make mistakes, and you keep showing up. Being a father doesn't mean being perfect, it means being present. Even when you're tired, even when you're confused, even when life is hard, you show up for that child. And with time, your child becomes your teacher too. That sounds powerful, but still, that sometimes I feel like I'm just a boy myself. How can I teach another person how to live? You teach by being honest, by being kind, by loving deeply. You teach by showing your child that it's okay to be scared, but you still do what's right. You teach through your actions, not your perfection. You make it sound like it's beautiful, not just scary. Because it is. It's one of the most beautiful, humbling things you can ever experience. Do you know your Uncle David? He was wild when he was young, always getting into trouble, never serious about anything. But the moment he held his baby girl, something changed in him. He found meaning, direction. I've seen it with friends too, men who never believed in themselves until someone called them dad. I guess I've just been thinking about everything I lose, my freedom, my sleep, maybe my dreams. Yes, you lose some of those things, at least for a while, but you'll also gain something you can't even imagine yet. You'll gain purpose. You'll gain a deeper love than you've ever known. You'll gain moments that no money, no freedom, no perfect plan can replace. Like the first time your child says, Daddy, or the way they run to you after a long day just to hold your hand. That sounds amazing, but still, I don't feel ready. Nobody ever does. But here's the truth, son. Readiness doesn't come before responsibility. It comes because of it. The moment that child is born, something inside you will shift. It may not be loud or dramatic, but it will be real. You will grow day by day, and I'll be here for you. You're not doing this alone. I needed to hear this. I didn't even realize how heavy this fear was until I started talking about it. That's why we need family, not just to share the good times, but to carry the weight of the hard ones. And let me tell you this too, Emma will need you, not just as the father of the baby, but as her partner. Be present for her. Protect her heart. Talk to her. Cry with her if needed. She's probably carrying so many emotions too. You're right. I've been so focused on my fear that I forgot she's probably just as overwhelmed. I need to talk to her more, support her better. That's what love is, son. You grow together, you hold each other up, and one day you'll both look at your child and realize it was worth it. Every fear, every sacrifice, every late night, it was all worth it. Thanks, Dad. I mean it. I came here scared and confused, but now I feel something I haven't felt in weeks. Hope. That's all you need to begin. A little bit of hope, a lot of heart, and the courage to keep going. You're going to be a great father, James. And when that baby comes, I'll be right here, proud as ever, ready to hold my grandchild. We'll name the baby after you, if it's a boy. Only if he's not as stubborn as me. Deal. I hope you liked this conversation. If you could improve your English a little more, please subscribe to the channel and share this video with a friend. And if you want to support this channel, you can join us. Thank you very much for your support. Take care.